After I finished reading the letter, I threw it in the fireplace, wiped the tears from me stupid eyes with a towel from the bathroom of a Burger King, and told me parents. Shortly following, me dad yelled, "Don't pay for another stupid Ivy League application, you dumb idiot. Just go to Hope." I didn't even know where Hope was. It's in Michigan.
Hello, Hope College. Welcome back to Hope Update, your only student-produced broadcast news show. As usual, I'm Duncan McLean, here with Nicole Metzler.
Hello, viewers. I am, in fact, Nicole Metzler. We have a fun short show for you this week. After a spot of news, Taylor Jones will bring you Victoria's Secret fashion show news, and Melissa Bazzani has a weather report. Speaking of weather, our sports reporting team fell a little under it this week and will not be able to join us. With that, we come to you with our headline stories. Republican presidential candidates are rallying against debate moderators, citing bad questions and non-sympathetic moderators. Following the CNBC-hosted debate last week, multiple candidates have spoken out against the network, suggesting that the questions posed were meant to sidetrack and defame candidates rather than inform viewers on their policy.
This has brought about a new wave of demands from Republican candidates concerning their participation in the next debate. An alliance is formed between many of them, demanding control of everything from stage temperature to the number of participants and time limits. One high-profile candidate has decided he doesn't need the others, however, and will negotiate with the networks on his own. This is the same candidate that decided he didn't need the help of a hairstylist, he could do just fine on his own.
Video game developing giant Activision Blizzard shocked the gaming industry this week with its acquisition of mobile developer King Games. The typically non-mobile gaming company known best for the Call of Duty and World of Warcraft franchises bought the candy-crushing King Games for a lofty $5.9 billion and has left industry analysts baffled.
Hey, maybe soon we'll get our hands on Call of Duty Modern Warfare World of Candycraft. Sounds about as good as any new COD game. In further business news, U.S. regulators have fined Takata manufacturers up to $200 million over faulty airbags. The bags in question were found to have faulty inflator mechanisms that were rupturing during inflation, sending small metal fragments flying towards helpless passengers. The U.S. government said in a press release yesterday it will be collecting the recalled equipment and testing it for effective detonation, after which it will be sent to Syria to aid the new U.S. military presence there in lieu of frag grenades.
Speaking of grenades, the worldwide manufacturer of stomach grenades, Taco Bell, has had to dismiss one of its young marketing executives this week after he was caught on tape assaulting an Uber driver. Too drunk to communicate his destination, Benjamin Golden was eventually kicked out of his Uber ride when he began to slap driver Edward Cuban. Cuban utilized pepper spray and called the police. Upon seeing the footage, Taco Bell fired Golden from his senior marketing position.
Looks like he's going from marketing delicious tacos to making them. Finally, alternative rock band Good Charlotte announced on Tuesday the end to their 4-year hiatus. The band responsible for such classics as The Anthem and Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous are back, and millennials are rejoicing everywhere. Now, let's send it over to Taylor Jones, who's going to give us some spicy news about the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Thanks, guys. There has been a lot of news in the pop culture world this week regarding the 2015 Victoria's Secret fashion show. A couple of weeks ago, it was announced that The Weeknd, Selena Gomez, and Rihanna will be performing during the show. But earlier this week, it was announced that Rihanna will not be performing at the show. She has dropped out to focus on her own music. However, there is a replacement. Ellie Goulding will now be performing. All of the veteran Victoria's Secret Angels plus recent additions will be modeling in the show that is going to premiere December 8th on CBS. I will have more news on this show closer to the date. Back to you, Duncan and Nicole.
Thanks, Taylor. I bet this one over here can't wait. You know what waits for no one? The weather. Let's see what Melissa Bazzani has for us this weekend.
Thanks, guys. November's definitely going to bring a temperature drop. Starting on Friday, there's a 60% chance of rain and a high of 58 with wind gusts around 23 miles per hour. On Saturday, the sun will come out and we'll have a high of 51 degrees. Then to end the weekend, Sunday will bring us a high of 61 degrees and the sun will be out again all day. Now for our sports forecast. Hockey plays at Oakland Friday night at 7:45. Volleyball is at home against Adrian at 5:30 for another MIAA tournament game. Then on Saturday, hockey comes back to Holland for their second of 2 games against Oakland at 9 p.m. Football is away at Trine at 1 o'clock. Then soccer and volleyball's games depend on the MIAA tournament placement. Volleyball will either play Calvin or Trine at Calvin if necessary. That's it for this week's sports and weather. As always, keep up with your latest forecast updates from theweatherchannel.com. I'm Melissa Bazzani. Back to you, Nicole and Duncan.
Thanks, Melissa. Pretty bizarre weather for November. That's all we got for you this week, folks. Remember to give us a like and a share because it's her birthday this week.
Make sure you follow us on all social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat at Hope Update.
Stay warm and wear your mittens. For Nicole Metzler, I'm Duncan McLean. Good night.